What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the zero use tier. And using this team I made around Assault Vest Crabominable. Now Crabominable, being a fighting ice type, doesn't have the best typing like defensively. We've got 3 resistances and 6 weaknesses. We lose our rock resistance being an ice type as a that we'd usually have as a fighting type. But we maintain our other resistances to bug and dark, and then being an ice type, we resist ice. And then we're weak to quite a few other things, but I mean, we could be weak to more things, right? But Crabominable does have a pretty huge HP stat and decent defenses. Its defense is obviously better than its Speed F, but with an Assault Vest, you know, it makes our special defense times 1.5. So if we invest into it, we get quite a bit of Speed F, kind of like a lot of other Assault Vest users. Like, you don't have to have the most Speed F in order to successfully run the item. And I think it works pretty well on Crabominable because it also has Drain Punch, so it can get some recovery back that way, which is Stab and boosted by Iron Fist. It's got some other punching moves like Ice Hammer, Thunder Punch, and then Knock Off to remove items. Yeah, so let's go over the rest of the team real quick, and then we'll get into the games. If you can tell, this is similar to the Calyrex team that I had used a couple weeks ago, I think it was now. Except I had a Houndoom and a Calyrex instead of Spiritomb and Crabominable, but I changed some of the sets around a little bit. But I thought Crabominable paired pretty well with Thwackey as a grass type and kind of grassy terrain in general, because Crabominable doesn't have a recovery outside of Drain Punch with an Assault Vest. You don't have the leftovers because you're holding the Assault Vest, and then you can't like sub to protect yourself more from, I guess, residual damage. I don't really know. There really isn't much more recovery Crabominable could have for itself outside of like rest or maybe sub to help or not sword stance. Does it get sword stance? Bulk up to boost its defense that way, I guess. But so grassy terrain gives Crabominable some passive recovery, and also Crabominable has that ice resistance, and Thwackey's weak to ice. And there's quite a few ice types that could be troublesome for Thwackey, I was thinking. You got like Cryogonal, well, maybe not Cryogonal, but Articuno. Sneasel can out-prioritize it with its Ice Shard. Glastrier could be scary, but Crabominable doesn't really handle it. Articuno and Sneasel, Crabominable has pretty good matchup into, as long as Articuno doesn't have Hurricane, and then if Sneasel just has the Ice and Dark move, I think we might take a good amount, but I mean, we're definitely going to kill it. And if Articuno only has Freeze Dry, it's not going to be doing too much. So, and either way, Crabominable also being an ice type can hit opposing grass type super effectively. That could be annoying for Thwackey. Pretty much almost has coverage for everything Crabominable does. So yeah, it sounded cool to pair it with Thwackey because of that. And then we're going with Terra Poison on Crabominable because, as you can see, we don't have any grass resist. So if we're up against an opposing scary strong grass attacker, we can Terra Poison Crabominable in order to resist, and then hopefully be able to deal with them or whatever. And Terra Poison also makes us resist fighting, which is pretty good. It could come up against like Hisuian Sneasel, so we could have a good matchup into that Sneasel as well. But then on to the rest of the team, like I said, Thwackey, and instead of going Eviolite, we're going with a Choice Band one. So if we're able to weaken the team, basically this thing can clean up, and still it supports the team with the grassy terrain, and it can remove items itself. And then basically instead of Sword Stance, you go with Wood Hammer, so you have a even stronger grass move. But Grassy Glide is super great still. It's priority with grassy terrain, and gets boosted by it and Stab. And yeah, and we're going Terra Grass to boost our grass moves. And then Thwackey can also pivot. I think the two work decently together. I was looking at some other grass types, and I was just like, I might as well make a Trick Room team if I'm going to use some of these. And I didn't really want to use Crabominable on Trick Room. I was looking at like Executor a little bit. A Lola one I thought would be kind of fun, but yeah, that guy, it would just work better on Trick Room, or even a Abomasnow, but it's like it just gives us more weaknesses. Having more ice types on the team isn't really a good thing. But yeah, I don't think I've used Crabominable outside of Trick Room at all this gen, and I don't think it was in last gen. Let's look at this thing. So yeah, now that it's finally all the way down and zero used, I'm excited to use it again. So then from Thwackey, we've got Rhydon. Rhydon matches up pretty well with Crabominable's weaknesses. Resisting fire and flying are the main ones I was thinking of. And we're just going with Stealth Rocking, double stab move, and Roar, Eviolite Rhydon with enough speed, outspeed base 50s, and then some Speed F and attack and the HP and whatever. Terra Flying works well with Lightning Rod because then we still are immune to electric as a flying type, which is pretty cool, but then we resist grass, we resist fighting, lose some of our other weaknesses. And then we have roar. I like over sword stance just because I haven't found times where I'm like wanting sword stance, and I've usually ran roar on this thing anyways, but with all the hazards we're going with and how troublesome some bulky set of sweepers could be, I like roar. So in case it comes up. And then we got Quillfish, just the standard Fizdef Quillfish with the helmet. It's one of our fighting resists that we have for like Crabominable and Thwacky, or Rhydon, I mean. Oh, and also something to mention, Rhydon is also weak to ice. Crabominable resists ice. Look at that. But Quillfish, Fizdef Quillfish, the only thing I'd maybe change is put like Terra Steel or some other Terra on this to resist grass as well. But I'm going with ground because outside of Rhydon, I mean, we do have a grass type and Kamala's Spidef, so we do have other ways to deal with like special attacking electric types. But Terra Steel kind of seemed nice to maybe resist. It would resist grass. Fairy, like a Whimsicott, could be annoying and has been annoying. It would resist Psychic as well. I'm not 100% sure. Ground is fine, and we have a Ghost type, so I'm not really considering Ghost as much. But Quillfish pairs well. It gets the Grassy Terrain recovery. It's a water resist for like Rhydon, Crabominable, Thwacky. We've got quite a few. Well, actually, that's fire. So fire. Yeah, I meant to say fire and water resist. But yeah, that's Quillfish. Then we got Spiritomb. I wanted something that's like actually really good at switching into fighting types, and Quillfish can switch into a lot of them. Between Quillfish and Spiritomb, though, we can switch into pretty much all of them. So it's also able to be a spin blocker since we have spikes and rocks. And I actually am EVing it to outspeed Calyrex because I thought Calyrex could be kind of scary if it got going. We're going to be giving them Grassy Terrain too, so if they're really bulky and they maybe have leftovers or something, I don't know. I don't really want to have to deal with that. So we're going to be outspeeding it unless they're Jolly, I believe. And if they have a sub, we'll be able to go through that with Will-O-Wisp. And then we just have Dark Pulse as our only attack with Nasty Plot and Pain Split for recovery. Heavy Duty Boots, so we're not taking hazards, and then Terror Dark to boost the Dark Pulse even more. This thing's not been bad. I mean, it's also good against just body press guys in general. The speed also is kind of helpful, so we outspeed like a Regirock if that would come up, but I don't know how often that'll come up. But I like it for being able to spin block and deal with fighting types, and then being able to deal decent damage with Dark Pulse is just like an added benefit. I can't deal with like old Psychic types by any means, which are annoying for Crabominable since it's weak to Psychic, but it's something. Terra Dark, Dark Pulse would help us to deal more damage, but a lot of Psychic types go Terra Fairy anyways, so this set is definitely walled by some things, but I like the idea of it, and I think it's one I'd used before, or maybe it was used in NU earlier, but yeah, I thought it worked well for the team. And then we got Komala. Instead of going Assault Vest Komala, we're just going with Boots, so we also don't need another Assault Vest user, I don't think, but Boots will help us to be able to rapid spin a little bit easier since we're not going to take hazards when we come in. We can remove more items, which would help our hazards to do more damage. I really like U-Turn on Komala so we can pivot since this thing's very predictable, so sometimes it's just better to not go for knockoff or rapid spin and just U-turn. And then last move we have Wish. I was considering like Body Slam or Earthquake or Play Rough. Probably not Earthquake since we have, Grassy Terrain that weakens it. I was also looking at like Bulk Up or even get Sword Stance, which is really cool. We could go with a Wood Hammer or Seed Bomb, which would be boosted by Grassy Terrain. This thing has a lot of moves, and it doesn't have to just boost with Bulk Up. Like I said, it can Sword Stance. But I think I don't really want to give up on Rapid Spin or Knockoff, and U-Turn is really nice. So it basically just leaves us with one move. And instead of going with the coverage, I'm like, Wish is pretty good. We have ways to deal with like Play Rough would be nice for like a Sableye or opposing Spiritomb, but our Spiritomb should be pretty good into those. Komala by itself can be kind of annoying for those things since it can't be burned, and Wish would help Komala to stay a little healthier. And also Wish would be really good for Crabominable to be able to heal it. And on the other side of that, Komala with Comatose can't be burned or like poisoned and stuff, so it can kind of be a status absorber for Crabominable and the team. It can Wish past a Rhydon as well, who doesn't have recovery. Quillfish, even Spiritomb would benefit from that. And then we're going with Terra Fairy to resist fighting, to resist dark. The main thing about this thing is it's got like really bad defense, so you could go invest into that, but this thing's also like our ghost immunity and A lot of those ghost attackers are special, so, and we have better special defense in general, but maybe going Fizdef would be better on this. But Terra Fairy would let us resist knockoff and resist U-turn, resist dark and bug, which are pretty common physical moves, and also resist the fighting move. Maybe be able to get a rapid spin off or whatever. But I like these 6. I've tested a little bit and tried quite a few different things out. But it's not, it's not like a setup guy that we're trying to use. It's more of a supportive Pokemon that's trying to help weaken the team for Thwacky, tank a big hit, and maybe pick up a KO. But it's not always able to stick around all game. It's definitely really good into snow teams because it also gets the defense raise from the snow being up, being an ice type. So we have 1.5 times defense as well as Spadef. But like I said, he doesn't really want to have more ice types on his team because they share all of the same weaknesses pretty much. So it's nice to have some more, like a more balanced offensive team that's not snow alongside the Crab. But it's a pretty fun guy. I'm excited that it's back. It feels like it's been forever since gotten to use Crabominable. So we'll pause it till we get into one. All right, we got the good Crabominable matchup. We're up against Snow. So that's pretty good for the Crab. They do have the Weezing though. And they do have a Dodrio, but we will get a fence raise. Though I don't know if we'd want to take that big hit from Dodrio. Our Spiritomb is pretty good against the Weezing, which is another good thing that we have going for us. We outspeed them, I believe, unless they have speed. And whatnot, so... I think maybe just leave it to the Thwacky, get the train going, and we can pivot if we want to, accordingly, and have the passive healing. I think we just go right into the Crab. If this thing has Psychic, it'll be annoying. But hopefully they're just Bug Poison. Otherwise, we could go into Komala and just like spam Rapid Spin. They don't have hazards besides possibly T-Spikes, right? So if we were to go into Komala and just Rapid Spin, I wonder how much we would do to them. Komala to Venomoth. Yeah, because I think they usually have Psychic. So Rapid Spin would do enough. But they're going to get a Quiver Dance off right here. What if we go into the Crab instead? Oh wow, we don't take that much. A Nice Hammer just destroys them. Okay, let's just go into the Crab and try and get rid of them, and hopefully we can still be pretty good versus the Obama Snow. And as you can see, Ice Hammer gets boosted by the Iron Fist, so it's 120 base power. I wish this move didn't miss. It's like Hammer Arm. We already have the downside of dropping our speed. Just thinking about cool moves that have downsides or just have unnecessary downsides. Like the Supercell Slam being 95%. Okay, come on. Let's go. Nice. That's huge. And Sludge Bomb didn't do that much. Less than Sludge Wave, and we don't have to deal with didn't have to deal with a Psychic. All right, this guy comes out. So because of Ice Face, they're immune to our first hit. So that's a thing. But if they're like something like Belly Drum, I mean, do we even have a way to deal with them if there's something like Belly Drum? If I go for the Drain Punch, you know, maybe if we Terra Poison, I don't know what their coverage move would be. But Spiritomb, if they're max speed, they'll probably outspeed Spiritomb the following turn. And even though we would be able to Will-O-Wisp them, right? So I think we just Drain Punch. Oh, they're trapping us. Okay. Oh no, our crab is gonna die. Well, all right, we should knock off. Take rid of their helmet because they're gonna snow. Yeah. All right, we want to get rid of that. But our crab is dead, which kind of sucks. Yeah, keep going for the Drain Punch. Oh, they just go for the Veil. And then they're dead. I mean, the crit, I'm pretty sure mattered. Because they had a defense raise and they had the thing up. Now this thing comes out. I mean, we have a defense race, even though they have the Aurora Veil, so we have... This is still our best thing to deal with the Abomasnow, but like this thing's pretty scary, and it's gonna be able to SD. They also have knockoff and low kick. I mean, we could just go into Rhydon though, and then save this, but they're definitely gonna SD, right? So let's just go Rhydon. They Brave Bird. Okay. Then we get up rocks, and now we're gonna roar. Losing our thing isn't too big of a deal, I don't think. Drill run. So I don't have low kick or knockoff. All right, and this is boots. If this is physical, it could be a problem. We have Quillfish for the Dodrio still. Komala could be decent versus Weezing, or maybe something, I don't know. Do we just go right into the crab? Let's go Komala, maybe we can wish, and if we need to just sacrifice it, that's okay. Okay, and they are physical. That's good to know. So they also probably have Earthquake, right? Let's go Quillfish. Just to drop their thing in case they Swords Dance. They Ice Shard. Then we'll Bar Barrage. We should be able to take an Earthquake after that. After the Intimidate. If Weezing comes out... I'm definitely glad we went to Komala. Okay, Weezing comes out. We could Taunt, then Spike. Though they do have boots on this, so... and they're Black Sludge. Let's flip turn. Go Komala. Maybe Wish. Maybe they Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, we can... I don't even know if we need a Wish. Let's just knock off. All right. And then we'll Wish. And then we can go... Crab doesn't outspeed them, but... And I don't... I mean, we could just let Rhydon get burned. It can still wall things. But I think instead we just go Spiritomb. And we just go for... Should we just Nasty Plot? Because if they have Pain Split... Or actually, I don't even know if we'll kill. And then we'll get them really low. And then they'll Pain Split us. If we Terra Dark, we would kill. But we kind of want to be what we are. So I think let's Nasty Plot. Oh! They stole our boots. Alright, well. We're in a pretty good spot, though. We got the strong Dark Pulse. We're still a Ghost type. Abomasnow comes in. We are special. I think we just Dark Pulse again. And we outspeed them. No way. All right. Well, the Crabominable was great to start with. And then this thing pretty much kind of cleaned up. We definitely just Dark Pulse. We'll Dark Pulse the Lapras too. We do also have Wacky, but it won't appreciate the Ice Shard. But we have Quillfish too, so I think we just Dark Pulse. No way, we're faster than this? Okay, and they're special. Cool. So we can go into the Crab. We go for the Drain Punch. And then Weezing goes down. Nice. We would have had a Quillfish probably to deal with the Weezing. We'd have to taunt it, right? I think they'd outspeed us. Or yeah, they'd always outspeed us or whatever. But pretty good one. Pretty good first one. Well, we could not ask for better matchups. We got another snow team. So Crabominable will also be getting the defense raise and be really good against our ice types. That Cramorant, I wonder if it's the Custap annoying one. That thing is also pretty annoying. I guess Komala could be decent against it, but Kamala's defense is already bad. Although they're hitting us with special moves, so like Komala wouldn't be that bad because they will have the Gold Missile annoying stuff. We don't want the Crab to have to take that on, so I think maybe we leave Thwacky, then we can get the passive recovery for Komala or Crabominable if they leave with something else. And they lead with this. I wonder if we can just destroy this. Just because this is kind of annoying for stuff. They are dead. They are very dead. Okay, they go into Sneasel. This is worth it. We do... that is a lot of damage. All right, we can go into Quillfish or we can go into the Spiritomb. Quillfish. Could get up some spikeage. I don't know if we'd kill them though. Spiritomb, we could burn something. And spikes, they probably do have like hazard control on a bunch of things. Or heavy duty boots, I mean. They do have hazard control and Cramorant probably. Quillfish could also kind of be nice versus Anaconda to taunt it or something, maybe. They switched right out of it. But they, it made sense because if Choice Banded, we'd kill them. Let's go Spiritomb. I'd rather just burn something. If they go Frostmoth, we get a burn. It's kind of nice. If they go Cramorant or even Anaconda, burn. Anaconda is the shed skin, but we do resist the gunk shot, so I wouldn't have done too much. All right. Burn. They don't get rid of it. That's pretty good. Now we could just Dark Pulse, but I also don't really want this to get paralyzed, so like we could go into Komala first. Let's go Komala first. Okay, they go for that. Do they heal the burn? No, they do. All right, so they're faster than us. I'm curious, do they have Glare? We could go Quillfish and Taunt. I should have just went for the Dark Pulse there. We have to hard switch because they're faster. Whatever, we'll just go back into it. Hopefully they don't have Glare. Oh, they went right for it there. Okay. Dark Pulse seems okay. Or we could go for the Will-O-Wisp again. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Oh, and they were red card. Okay, cool. So they can Glare us again. Damn. Yeah, I really wish I went for the other thing to start with. Do we need the speed on Thwacky? It is kind of nice. So I don't really want to switch this into them. I think let's just go Quillfish and see. All right, then we'll go Crab. At least if they're physical, we drop their attack. Earth Power, okay. And now we just Drain Punch or Ice. I want to be able to kill the Sneasel if it comes in. Sneasel. Drain Punch doesn't kill. So you have to go for the ice move. I'd rather just get the recovery though. Okay, they go into this. Okay. I think we can just kill this, so let's go for that. Okay, they Rock Blast. I guess I could have Drain Punch, but I thought maybe they'd rest or something too. So, I don't know, that would have been kind of random to rest on us, but them being dead is great. I was really scared of that thing. All right, now we go Quillfish to be able to intimidate. Oh wait, we can't intimidate. Why do I think that sometimes? I wonder if our thing will kill though. Anyways, does Thwacky's Grassy Glide kill? Oh, it does with the Terra Grass. Cool. This is definitely the thing we let die, I think. I don't even think we worry about hazards. Yeah, let's just flip turn and then we can go into Thwacky and knock him out. Yeah, protecting the Thwacky was important because now we can reliably Grassy Glide things. And they can go Bomb and Snow, but we kind of still have switch-ins. And they're special, so I think we can go into Komala and Rapid Spin first. For our Crab. Keep it healthier. You can even maybe Rapid Spin then Wish. Yeah, this comes out. We definitely just spin. Then we can wish if we want and then go into something. I think it's wish. And then if we wish again, it'll fail, but then we won't activate their gold missile. So I think we do that. Then we will wish again. And then we will knock off their item. And now we will U-turn. And Thwacky hopefully should be able to kill them. Oh wait, we're fast. Okay, we don't get the slow U-turn. That's okay, we go Cool Fish. Maybe I should have wished one more, but... Well, Bar Barrage. Alright, Thwacky, do you kill this thing? Cramorant. Grassy Glide destroys this thing. Unless they're Terra Steel. I think we can tear this safely, though. They go Bomb and Snow. Do a decent amount. And I think we go Kamala and then we'll pivot into Crab. I still don't want to go hard into it. Cool. Now I think we spam the Rapid Spin. And they miss, so we're very fortunate. So we're even healthier. We're slower than Jolteon still, but we outspeed the Frostmoth. And we do have the Crab. Jolteon comes out. Okay, they can confuse us, right? Because Comatose doesn't protect us from Confuse Ray, right? Cannot be statused. I mean, we could go into Rhydon, but if they go for Alluring Voice, you know? Or if they have a Terra, so if not Terra'd. Let's Rapid Spin. Okay. And they don't appear to be specs, right? Kamala, Jolteon. Oh, they have Weather Ball. That's what they have. So we might be actually totally fine to go into Rhydon. Because without the snow. Then we can block the pivot. And now our special attack is even better. Oh yeah. Little Rock Blast. No, this comes out. I think we go Kamala, Wish, Crab. Do they have Aurora Veil this time? They Blizzard. And they're faster. Oh, and we get the Wish. All right, I think we go into the Crab and keep this. Because we shouldn't take much from... even that, yeah. And... their boots. They could be Terra Water. I've seen Terra Water on this before. But we definitely just Drain Punch. Yeah, we just keep Drain Punching. If they drop our Spadef, it could be a little hairy. Yeah, they're bound to get one of them. But we have so much... I think we're okay against the Frostmoth. And we still have the Bandit Thwacky, so we definitely just Drain Punch. I think we can take any hit still. Let's see. Crab, -1. Frostmoth, +1. Terra Ground, Terra Blast. Yeah, we're fine. Holy crap! Let's go! Crabominable. This is one of our best. This is probably our best matchup, though. Like I said to start with, so that helps it out a lot. All right, we got one. Not up against Snow this time. Crab could take it from their Crab, which is pretty cool. We don't really want to lose our Assault Vest though to like an Electros's knockoff. They also have the Whimsicott. They've got 5 special attackers that could be pretty annoying. Thwacky is pretty good though. Spiritomb is also pretty good. Kamala is immune to almost everything the Dusknoir probably has. So Kamala is also pretty good. I think let's lead with the Thwackey and go from there though. They lead this. Ooh, so they might have Prankster Thunderwave in that shenanigans. Unless they have the Fairy move. Spiritomb is pretty good versus them. Should we just go right into it and see what they do? They could also have... Oh no, yeah, we'd be immune to Switcheroo and stuff like that if they have that. So let's just go right into Spiritomb. Alright, Fake Out. Let's... Oh, if there's screens, we also go through screens with this. That was a nasty plot. We can't be tricked. Nice. I was thinking for a second, like, oh, Switcheroo on this would be pretty annoying, but let's Dark Pulse and destroy this. Oh, wow. I thought we would totally destroy them. Infiltrator goes through that, I thought. Infiltrator? Yeah, I guess we're not strong enough. They do have a Whimsicott, though, so I'm not completely oblivious to that. But, I mean... Whimsicott's not going to be setting up, so that's one positive thing. And their Screen Setter is gone. Terra Steel on a Quillfish would be nice. Let's go into this and see what they do. Moonblast. They're not specs, so that is good. And let's just go for a knockoff. We cannot be status either. I'm sorry. We get rid of their leftovers, that's good. I wonder if they are Encore, Leech Seed. Oh no, they can't have Encore. I wonder if they're Leech Seed sub. They could be. Nice Rapid Spin. Just in case, I was thinking of them going for a Leech Seed or whatever. Alright, this comes out. We don't see an item, so that makes me, or like leftovers, so that makes me think they're Assault Vest. So they'll knock off, or I don't know. We kind of want to keep this for their Whimsicott though, I think, just to have something else. Actually, the Crab with Terra Poison would be pretty good. But Dusknoir is also kind of scary. What do we pivot into though? Do we just go Spiritomb? Yeah, let's just go Spiritomb. They have so many special attackers. Alright, they do Coil. So Will-O-Wisp on this will be great. Supercell Slam, please don't miss. We did. And they're faster than us, which is unfortunate. On the positive side, actually, no, there's not a positive side. I was going to say we could roar them out, but they're actually going to be faster than us. So if they have Dragon Tail, that will go faster than us. Their phasing move will go faster than ours. I think we go over the Will-O-Wisp if we can. Wow, okay, so they're no item acrobatics. That's really cool. I don't think they have Drain Punch, or not Drain Punch. I don't think they have Dragon Tail then, seeing acrobatics, right? They'd have a fighting move. So we should be able to go Rhydon and just roar. Do we Terra? Don't really want to have to Terra this, but Rhydon to Electros. Coil +1. And Drain Punch doesn't do that much. Let's just roar. They have close combat. Shit. Okay. Well, we took that pretty well too, actually, so. But yeah, it's nice to not have to Terra that. So I'm gonna go Kamala again. Wish. Oh, and they were White Herb. That's really cool. Alright, we can't Wish. So let's go for a slow U-turn. Okay, and they're Leech Seed. Now if we go Crab and Terra Poison. They can just Thunder Wave us, which is annoying. Or Stun Spore us still. But they probably Moonblast, right? If we go Crab and Terra Ice, we still have Rhydon for the Oricorio. We have this for the... I think we Terra Poison, and then we'll go for the Ice move. Hopefully they Moonblast. No, they do paralyze us. Okay, well, they're dead. I mean, that's good. We could still take any hit. Dusknoir. Okay, so they're Hex, which is pretty cool. We try Kamala first, I think. They have Earthquake. This thing doesn't learn Knockoff, but it does get Will-O-Wisp. We can knock it off, then Taunt with Quillfish. I think if we die, it's okay. Oh my god, their weakness policy. Alright, if we go Thwacky, does our grass move kill? And then we can, our priority grass move? Nope. And now that they're +2, they're gonna be hitting hard. Though they're not, no way, they're max defense. They've got to be like adamant. Still don't kill. I guess this is fine. We go into this. I don't know if I want to taunt because well, they're just gonna 2-hit KOS, I think. So I think we have to Barbarage and try and poison them, which has a 50% chance. And now they're in range of Thwacky. Could get up a Spike. Is that relevant for Thwacky being able to KO Clawitzer? Not at all. So let's just Barbarage again. Okay. I think we go Thwacky. Grassy Glide. And then we go into Rhydon on Oricorio. If they go into Electros, we also go Rhydon. Actually, if they go Electro... Oh. Okay, if they Terra this, the Crab might be able to beat... Or Rhydon might be able to beat Electros and Oricorio, as long as the Crab can kill this, so... Oh, and they Blizzard. Well, we'll take even less from that as with Crabominable, so that's pretty good. We go for Ice Hammer. As much as I'd want to go for the Drain Punch, I think... Actually, no, we should just... No, Drain Punch won't kill, so we Ice Hammer. Nice. Now, Rhydon can Rock Move this, and... I think... Honestly, Crabominable can probably take a hit from this. We need to... if we do, though, we kind of want to kill them, so... I think we Ice Hammer for the most amount of damage. Yeah, it might be really not... we might still win. Their close combat did a lot to Rhydon. Now, Drain Punch should kill. Oh, no way! All right, we got lucky that we didn't get fully paralyzed. And then on Oricorio, I think we always just go Rhydon. Because Fire Flying we resist. I don't think they have another move. And we just Rock Blast. They can't Terra Ground, Terra Blast. And they unfortunately miss Hurricane. I mean, we got lucky not getting fully paralyzed. For sure. All right, we got one. Up against a real bulky team. And they have T-Spikes with the Glamet and the Swalot. Probably doesn't have T-Spikes, but then they're going to be Hazard Setting with the Whiscash. Pilosand can Spin Block. And they have the Whimsicott, which is kind of annoying for our team too. But we do have a Spinner that's immune to like everything. Immune to status, immune to hazards with its boots on. We have a Poison type to absorb them as well. I mean, we literally could just Terra Poison this thing right off the bat. And that wouldn't be bad, to be honest. Being an ice fighting type isn't good versus anything. So then I'm an ice type. Being able to roar out like body press guys that would be good with Rhydon, but we have the Spiritomb, so maybe we don't need it. Maybe we just Terra Poison Crab right away. That wouldn't be bad. I'm kind of tempted just to do that. Lead with the Crab and hit into the Glamet. Though at the same time, I mean, we could just lead Thwackey and then go into Kamala, and then we'd be able to knock off their Pylo Sand. But I think I'd rather just lead with the Crab. It'd like change that matchup up a little bit. All right, and they actually lead this. So we're just gonna Terra Poison, Ice Hammer, hopefully get some things going. Yeah, Pylo Sand, like, Kamala is like not bad against it because we're immune to status and immune to the ghost move. So they have to hit us with a ground move that doesn't burn us if they don't have earth power, you know? But oh, they switcheroo. Sticky Barb. Does that do stuff to us because we're a poison type? It does. Well, honestly, we didn't need our Assault Vest that much. But the Sticky Barb is annoying. But I mean, I'm glad their Whimsicott's dead. This tearing this was good for that, and then also would have been good for Glamet. On this, I mean, we could go right into Thwackey, but they have the Ice Beam or something that would be annoying. Going Kamala, I mean, would be fine, but we'll take a lot from the ground moves if they go for that. So, I mean, we could just hit too, because this thing's not like super great. So what if we just knock off and then... Actually, should we just Ice Hammer? I'll just Drain Punch. It's a rain team. I did not think it was a rain team. Oh no. Okay. All right. And they are Helmet, so that's what I was thinking about knocking, but that's okay. I think let's go Quillfish. I don't think... Oh, actually, they would Earthquake. Oh, well. But they go for Whirlpool. Cool. So now we could flip turn out. Or we could just get up our own spikes. We should outspeed them. We have Spiritomb for Bastiodon. Spiritomb also beat Swalot, not Qualat. Although if they have Toxic, that'd be bad. So maybe we do want to keep this flip turn. Let's flip turn and go into... Oh, and they Terra, right? And go into Thwackey. I don't think they'd go for the Ice move. They Whirlpool again. Okay. Well, our Grass move is going to be really good. I think it's got to kill, right? Whiscash. Just Terra Water. That's not max Fizz Def, though. Say they're max Fizz Def. I think we just go for it. All right. Does this make contact? I can't remember. Either way, don't see nothing. Oh, okay, they have leftovers, so we know they're not Helmet. From here, I think we go Quillfish. I don't know if they have Toxic. I don't want anything to get Toxic, though. And if they Acid Armor... I think we Taunt. Okay, and they have Knock. And then we go... We could go flip turn into Spiritomb to burn them and then go back into this. While they still have the Taunt. I want to get up a Spike, but... Alright, and they actually go into this. And they're Sashed. Alright. I think we go U-turn back into Quillfish and just absorb the T-Spike. I mean, I could Rapid Spin, but I think they might go Pylo Sand, so... If we just U-turn... Yeah. We at least get rid of the T-Spikes. Now, they only have a single Spike, so we could hopefully Rapid Spin that later on. We outspeed everything with this. We still have a Spiritomb. Also, because they have knockoff, so that means their Acid Armor, knockoff, Body Press. Maybe they are Toxic still. I think we go Kamala. Ooh, they're chilling water. I think, do we wish and then knock off? Let's do that. Wish, then knock off. Okay, and they have Sand Tomb. So they're trapping again. So knock off. And their helmet, okay. We have U-turn on this, so I mean, we can pivot. We'll wish again. I like their team a lot. It's really cool. I'm sorry, they're missing Sand Tomb a lot. I mean, we could U-turn into Wacky and probably be pretty good. So let's U-turn into Thwacky. Whirlpool this, Sand Tomb that, with all of them hazards, and then Bastiodon can even phase. I think we go with Wacky. Alright, they drop our attack. But we are healed the full, and I think we go for Wood Hammers just for the more damage. And we do kill, nice. Alright, Bastiodon. We go right into Spiritomb. I think. And just burn them. Will-O-Wisp, and then we can Dark Pulse. Sand Tomb again? No! Alright, well, they're not going to be roaring us. So that's good. Oh, and we actually can't be trapped because we're Ghost type. I forgot. I mean, we could just go right into the Crab. They do have Protect. So that's a thing. We could go Kamala, Wish, and then go Crab. Let's go Kamala. Oh, and they have Metal Burst. Alright, well, that's good to know. I don't know what item they have. We haven't seen it. I think we Rapid Spin first, then we'll knock off. Alright. Get rid of their helmet, finally. Then we can Wish and go Crab, maybe? Or Quillfish? Oh, Hydration. I was like, this thing doesn't have a water ability, but it does. I forgot about Hydration completely. I wonder if it has a ground move. Or the ice move. Let's U-turn into Crab. I want to go into the Crab. All right, we get some health. Oh, it's probably Protect, isn't it? We'll Thunder Punch. They Whirlpool again. Thunder Punch does not do enough. Oh, well. And they can just rest again. But I mean, on the positive side, we'll hit second. Unless they just kill us, in which case then we can go Thwacky and kill them. And I think Spiritomb... We have Quillfish. Okay, this Bastiodon goes down. Rhydon can ground move this. We also might outspeed Whiscash with Rhydon. But yeah, I think we go this high horsepower. No, Rhydon won't outspeed this unless they're minus speed. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, Olin on the Whiscash. Then we go Kamala. We'll Wish. What is their last move? We are faster. U-turn. Quillfish. Hopefully they can't kill us here. Okay, they rest. Okay. Then we'll just Barbarage. Okay. Then we will Taunt, Flip Turn, and then go Spiritomb and Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp. If they have, okay, they go Whiscash. I think we've already seen that we outspeed this. I can't remember for sure though, but we can Nasty Plot and Dark Pulse. We are going to get worn down for the Swalot. Oh wow, we took a lot. Alright, let's Pain Split and see. I gotta stop skipping turns because I miss how much damage we do. Yeah, we get a lot back. Oh, and they're Amnesia. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we can go Kamala Wish. I mean, yeah, Quillfish could even beat this thing, I think. If we just go into it and taunt. And then they can't heal with the rest. And then we can flip turn again. Spiritomb. And now we'll just Dark Pulse and hopefully 2-hit KO Whiscash with the burn. Nice. And we outsped them already. If this Toxics us now, I don't think it's that bad. So we'll Will-O-Wisp then Dark Pulse, and there's always Quillfish that can not lose to Body Press or yeah. So they do have the Toxic. But they don't have any recovery outside of stuff. So I think we just go for Dark Pulses. Oh yeah, and we have Rhydon too. But they do... Oh no, they don't. Yeah, they do have a way to boost their defense. Yeah, Spiritomb is really good against the Body Press, guys. The Melbar's Bastiodon could have... if we didn't switch there, we actually probably would have taken a little bit too much. They got a cool team. But I think this one will be a good one to call it on for time's sake. The Crab didn't get to do a whole lot, but I mean, it took care of the Whimsicott. Terra Poison was nice. But yeah, they have such a disruptive one. Nice. They have such a disruptive team, so it was more not Crab wasn't able to do as much, but yeah, I think for time's sake this is a good one to call it on. Overall, I mean, we got 2 snow teams, so Crab was very good in those. Terra Poison's nice to be able to resist Fairy, have a just like nice neutral kind of defensive Terra type. Kamala's Wish was fantastic versus that really bulky team, which was cool to see. Its immunity to hazards. The Rhydon I liked overall. Thankfully, we didn't miss. I mean, we got very fortunate, or very not unlucky, because like we were paralyzed with Crab. We also, I think I used both of these moves a couple times and I never missed. So I also don't think we did miss one Will-O-Wisp. So, but and then the Choice Bandit Thwacky was really good. So it was really fun to use it again. And of course, really fun to use the Crabominable. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I'd change. Maybe Terra Steel. But besides for that, I mean, I think I liked everything on this the way it is as well. Maybe this could be different Terra too, but it didn't come up. Being Ghost Dark is also pretty good. But if you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. And that'll be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.